Hello, Kenya. I am so glad to be back here. You know what? I wait from year to year to get to this point every year. And so I have a little story to share with you this year. I'm gonna talk about my students. Uh-oh, I got a student in the room. Don't look, don't listen, Sarah. But I teach at a university, and students, they matriculate 2 years, 4 years, however long it takes you to finish, right? That's between you and God, right? When you finish, you finish. Well, right before graduation, about 2 or 3 months, I get a call. Dr. Boone-Thornton, I finished this curriculum. I made really good grades. I did all the tests. I studied night in and night out, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. And I'm thinking, you know, God has called you and He's equipped you, and you know. But when you get to that crossroad, you get a little anxious, you get a little worried. And so I tell them, you are in 2 categories. One is weight, the pressure of life, the pressure of knowing when you finish this course, it's on you. Those are your bills, right? Those are your heartaches, your pains. They're all yours. And for my traditional students, mom and dad are like, see you later. And for my adult students, they're looking to move to another level, right? They want a new job, or maybe they want to run their own business. But this is what they think and hope this education is going to do for them. So some end up buried under those pressures. I call that the weight. WEIGHT, the weight. We end up under pressure and weight because sometimes we think everybody is our assignment. You ask for help, I'm gonna help you. You need something over there, I'm gonna help you. I'm coming back, I got you. Everybody's not our assignment. We see on the internet people just living large and moving up, and we start to chase their dreams. But that's not our assignment, that's not our dream, and that's not our purpose. So they find themselves buried under that weight. My niece is a weightlifter. She can lift almost 3 times her weight. And so there's this bar, and they stack weights on this side and weights on that side, and she will bend down and lift that weight up. Now, in order for that weight to be considered a good lift, she's got to hold it 2, 3, maybe 4 seconds. But the most important thing is she has to control it. And then she can release it. Well, when we are buried under that weight, we're lifting more weight than we were ever designed to carry. And not only that, we carry it for more than 1 or 2 or 3 seconds. We carry it for weeks. We carry it for months. We carry it for years. Some people have carried that weight for a lifetime. And so my students just kind of scratch their head like, okay, I might be under there. They don't want to admit it, right? It's okay, because I've been there. I know what it feels like. It's heavy. The other category is the weight room, the WAIT, weight room. In that room, we are planted by God. We are planted there so that we can be watered and nurtured, and as seedlings start to grow up, right? It's a weight room because it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. And we have to remember during that journey, while we're in the weight room, God is preparing us. He's building some things in us that we don't even know is there. We're in the weight room. And I have to remind my students, don't focus on the destination, because that's not what's going to build you. It's the journey. Sometimes when my students are there, they was like, well, I've done all this work and I'm over in the weight room. When is my success coming? They get discouraged because there's a delay. But just because there's a delay doesn't mean you're going to be denied. It's all about timing, right? God has to go before us and get some things straightened out. He has to go before us and put some Reuben West in place to water us, to provide the nutrients we need so that we can stand and stand tall. And not only stand and stand tall, we need to stand out. We are uniquely made, uniquely created for purpose. My purpose may look different from your purpose, and your purpose, and your purpose. So when God elevates you, stand out. And so after my conversation with my students, I asked them, what room are you in? Are you in the weight room? Are you being built? Or are you smothered and buried by the weight that society and pressure puts on you? And I don't really look for an answer for them. I just want them to kind of think about what I've said. Because this is life. This is what life is all about. And you have to choose which side of the room you're going to be on. I hope I can see each and every one of you in the weight room. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Michelle. So what I took away from your message is we have to decide which, as we reevaluate and reflect on our life, which side of the room we are truly going to operate from. The weight that comes with the burdens and the struggles and the pressures, or the weight while we continue to do constructive building, but God is doing a germinating process, on us in the meantime. And so thank you for that message, sister. I appreciate you.
My takeaway is it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And I think that's important because sometimes we get so caught up in seeing how far away we are from something and those obstacles. We don't understand that those obstacles that we're going through on a day-to-day basis are preparing us for when we reach that destination. So that was powerful. Thank you.
Thank you for being here today and also for sharing this. Wonderful. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to explain it. You know me, I come from the village where we used to speak a lot of Sheng, Kiswahili. So English is not my mouth, but I'm going to try. Yeah, I used to speak a lot of Sheng because I'm a community facilitator, and when I am facilitating, you have to communicate with a lot of youth with Sheng. Sawa sawa. Okay, now, Madam Michelle, you have talked about the destination. Not to focus on destination, but the journey. This is what I got from you. This journey, how am I going to get there? Number one, I will not lie to myself. I would like to say here, the reality. I am here and I want to start my destination to reach there, the journey now. How am I going to reach there? What has come up in my mind is I'm going to focus, then friends, and what will I have to help me to reach my destination. That is where we go back to the first speaker who stood here, Brenda, about friends. If you want to reach your destination, your journey wisely, kindly choose your friends wisely. Thank you very much.
Michelle is my neighbor, and she invited me here. But what I got from her message was, don't get discouraged in the wait. Don't get discouraged in your wait. Do what you need to do. Make sure that you're ready, but don't get discouraged in your wait, because wait doesn't mean denial.
Thank you, Dr. Michelle. From your speech, you've reminded me, during my education journey, I took 13 years to do 1 degree. 13 years. I never knew the meaning of waiting. I was so anxious for the destination, but today I have realized that it is not about the destination, it is about the journey. Number 2, you have reminded me that God is never late. A minute, a second, is always on time.
Thank you, Professor. Hello, everyone. Professor Dr. Michelle Boone-Thornton is my professor at Regent University, Virginia Beach. And I get inspired each and every time I hear from her. She does teach me several things. And even any email coming from her is inspirational. And today I'm not just inspired, but I'm super proud of you, Professor. And my takeaway today is it's okay to wait. And we get frustrated when we are in the journey. But today, my takeaway is it's okay to wait. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much for your inspiring message. If I'm ever to write a book, will be I Stopped Worrying. Why? My Bible tells me in Philippians chapter 4, 6-7, not to be anxious about anything, but by prayer, petition, with thanksgiving, I present my requests before God, and His peace is what will guide my heart and my mind. So I will not focus on the destination, but the journey. It's a process. Thank you very much.